so wide you can slide through. Voice so high you can find soups. Stroke my ego in your coupe. Pink inside, that's so good too. My, how you get.
So episode 19, and we are interviewing a very highly requested interview from I don't even want to call you a budding artist because you have a lot of attention right now. But hey SRAE, how are you?
I'm good. I feel good today.
That's awesome. So like you just came off of your Cooper River Bridge Run performance, which was an amazing platform. So let's go into that first. How was that? How did you get that? And you said that was your first performance, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
I've never performed before. So that was my first time performing. As far as how I got it, I honestly can't tell you. You were supposed to submit like your music to the people for Cooper River Bridge Run. I never submitted anything. I just got an email one day saying that they loved my music and they loved my sound and would love for me to participate. So I can't give you a name. I can't tell you who posted it. Like, I don't know. God did it.
You got those good old fans.
Yeah, like.
And you said that was your first time performing live. So what is the difference between the studio and the stage?
Oh, studio is so much more intimate. It's so much more up close and personal. I have like a ritual when I record, so it's definitely enclosed and secluded in a place of solitude. And performing is so different because you get different people and their energy, and people are waving or they're staring and they're trying to look to see how to pronounce my name, and just like, you know, just the interaction and it being live and being able to get people's feedback and, you know, feel their energy and be able to reciprocate that on stage to be able to perform is just so different. It's different.
And with a lot of people, because you dropped, okay, so really the thing that had everyone gravitating towards you and your sound was your album Alaska. So it was this, it's so bright orange, you have the mermaid and the flamingo on it. Is there any significance behind those being on the album or the bright orange? Okay, why?
Yeah, everything has meaning. I do nothing without meaning. So the color orange, that's my favorite color. Is it really?
Yes.
Orange, it symbolizes sexuality, openness, freedom, and it's also a channel when you meditate. And if you block your orange, then it brings feelings of sadness and guilt and just heaviness. And I feel like those two versions of myself, it's just me. And then flamingo, I need balance. Balance is something that I've always wanted, and they're so elegant and so graceful, and I just wanted to embody that because that is my favorite animal. And I know you're not supposed to favor a plant, but I love cacti, and they resemble endurance. They're in the harshest of heat, and they store water, and they're able to survive and maintain. And I think that's a quality, or just in itself has characteristics that I wish that I had or am trying to have. And then just the mermaid is just for, you know, enchantment and seduction. And you always hear about like sailors like tossing themselves overboard, hearing like the voices of like mermaids. And I wanted to be that. I wanted to be enchanting, and I wanted to captivate people and just draw them into who I am.
Tell me I'm chemically perfect for you. Tell me you think I'm alright. Tell me my energy fills your shot glass. Tell me you're good at satire. Tell me no toxins pluck feathers, baby. Tell me I'm porcelain so fine. Tell me I orange your taste a little. Tell me sedatives are right. These niggas be buzzing, but you're the one that caught my eye.
You definitely did that. It was a really good album. I really enjoyed listening to it. Did you write everything?
Everything. Everything. This was pretty much my diary in music form. This is literally everything that I felt, the things that I haven't said to certain people, the feelings that I don't discuss. therapy is just not my thing. It's tough to just sit in front of someone and just spill your life and the tools to destroy you. I just can't do that. So the only way that I was able to vent the way I needed to was musically and through lyricism and through poetry, and then it just kind of all came together.
So who did you work with? Did you work with anyone locally or?
Yeah, Aaron Tyler, Town 803, shout out to him. He recorded all of my stuff in his bedroom, in his closet. Yeah, in his closet. We sat and got a chair and pushed it in the middle, like in his closet. And he had like a little styrofoam thing and a pop filter, and you know, lights off, candles lit, and yeah, he did everything. As far as the production, literally, it was like beats that I found from YouTube by a producer called Rare Bear, and I just was playing his stuff and I felt it, and that's what helped me get the words out. So we just put that together, and yeah.
And Alaska dropped in November, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It dropped November, and this is now April, but a lot has happened in that time. You're getting a lot of exposure from the Charleston City paper to other publications. So how does that feel, knowing that this is your work that you pieced together and everyone is appreciating it?
It makes me feel full. Like, it makes me feel whole. Not to like, you know, down put myself or whatever, but like growing up, I wasn't the most confident thing. You know, that internal feeling of feeling like a loser is very heavy. And this is the one thing that makes me feel like I'm not a loser. And I'm succeeding at it, and I'm doing it. And it's just so crazy because there's only one me, and people are loving something that I'm doing that came from my heart, and that is like my baby. Like, this is like my first thing. So to see people listening and engaging and supporting and posting it and texting me saying that it's helping, and just even the tweets of people, you know, saying like they listen to my music to release or they relate to it, I couldn't ask for anything better. This is probably one of the best feelings in the world.
You ain't supposed to be, but you're in my space. So how can I face this blood to own? It's a scooter to the ankle, old sport when I see you. I cave with so much grace. Hold to my existence, and I hated you scorn.
Awesome. What do you have planned next? Because you're still a student, so for those who don't know, although she's doing all of this, she is a graduating senior. She's a graduating senior about to walk across that stage at CFC. So how has CFC supported you as far as music or the campus and things like that?
The students here, yes. And I got asked to do a couple events here by some people that I wasn't able to do because I was working on everything. But the students here are very, very supportive. Like, they post when they can, or like they make sure when it's so weird when they see me on campus now, they like grab me and they're just like, you're great. So CFC students have been very supportive. As far as just the school in itself, I haven't really done too much. One of my friends that works for Sister Yard Radio did like a little segment on me that was really great. But it's really the students that are very, very, very supportive.
That's awesome. So what do you have planned next? And the reason, before I even ask you that, I want to hop in because I feel like a lot of people, when they get an album, they start working on the next one and working on the next project without giving everyone a time to really enjoy the project. Because I feel like when you kick out so many things, it's kind of hard to focus on one thing. And it's all great music. Yeah. So I hope I'm not discouraging you, but what do you have planned next? Are you going to work on new music, visuals, or?
Visuals, yes, but I can't say which one, so that's a surprise.
Mom's the word.
But visuals, yes. I do want to work on new music. I'm always writing all the time, so I have new material, I have new music, but for right now, it's just basking in, like you said, what Alaska is right now. I have the Rose Fest that I'm performing at on Saturday this weekend, April the 13th. So right now, it's just the networking and trying to build my resume of performances, and when the time feels right, then I know to work on something new. But right now, like, I would just love to be patient and
spoke about stage presence. So like, what do you think you want to achieve next time? So like, you did your Cooper Bridge run. So when you do the Rose Festival this Saturday, what do you think is going to be different from that performance to this performance?
I feel like with the Cooper River Bridge run, that was kind of people passing, you know, by, and like even afterwards they would come to me, but it would be like a direct leave because they were, you know, tired. But with Rose Fest, I feel like it's more intimate because that's the reason why we're there, to experience art, whether visually or vocally. And I just feel like now this gives me the opportunity to connect more, to draw people in, to talk to them. Not only for them to just hear my voice of who I am, but for them to feel me out as a person and just see who I am. And yeah, it's just different. There were so many people running by, so I couldn't really connect with people the way I wanted to. But I feel like this weekend I'll be able to really pull people in and have them gravitate to me and just love on me.
Yes. So who are, like, I don't want to assume, but who are some of your top artists?
Ooh.
Okay, give me a top. You want to give me a top 5 or top 3? I don't know if I gave you a harder option.
Yeah, I'll do top 5.
Okay.
Sounds safe. SRAE Abdul and Amy Winehouse are always first. Those are my first 2. Those are my go-tos. Frank Ocean is 3rd. Sir is 4th. Wow, 5th. Probably Jasmine Sullivan as my 5th. She does crazy things with her voice and was trained by Kim Burrell, who's an amazing gospel singer, and you just, yeah.
I'm happy to hear Jasmine Sullivan because sis can sing. Okay?
And so underrated.
Yeah, she really. You know what I thought you were going to say? You probably hear this a lot, Caesar. I hate the stereotype. But you are SRAE, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But
there's like a meaning behind everything, like I said, so yeah.
Right, so what's the meaning behind your name?
Okay.
Since we're here.
Yeah, it was SRAE, and people were kind of like, you know, is that SRA or is that SRAE? So we put the E on it now, so it's SRAE. My middle name begins with an E, so that's why we added the E, and SRAE translated means cloth. I've always felt like I was cut from a different cloth than most people. I've always felt different, and just because of my background of who I am in my family, just because of the prayers and how they are, I always felt like I was covered. So I definitely wanted to incorporate that, and now that it is SRAE, if you flip it backwards, it's ears. And that just goes for like my sound, sonically, just mentally, like it's here, like it's all here.
That's dope. So you know, next up, Charleston, I always have to ask the infamous question. What do you think, if anything, is stopping Charleston from having that one breakout artist?
I think the community and people coming together. I feel like that's always a disadvantage because I feel like there's power in numbers. And there's so many seats at the table and people are shoving and pushing to have a chair when there's a whole table with multiple chairs. So I feel just that coming together and that sense of community, that's what uplifts everyone because everybody knows somebody. Everybody's able to network with someone. Everybody hears about someone. So just that word of mouth and those connections, I always feel like teamwork makes the dream work. So definitely just the coming together aspect, I feel.
Awesome. So we covered a lot. Well, is there anything else that you want to add? Where can we follow you? Where can we find your music? All of that good stuff.
Alaska's on all platforms. So it's Apple Music, Tidal, Google Play, just it's everywhere. My Twitter and my Instagram are Channel SRAE, so it's CHANNELSRAE. Yeah, and as far as just what I want anyone to know, like I just want people to feel me. I just want to be felt. That's all. I want to be authentic and true to myself, and I want to write for myself first in hopes that it will touch somebody else. And even though I can't physically touch people and everyone, I want to mentally and psychologically be able to do that. So just continue to love on me and support me and hold me accountable because I'm from Columbia. Like South Carolina, like South has something to say, we deserve. So yeah, just hold me accountable and just continue to love on me. And I appreciate and love
sleep with my hand on my forehead in your bed, 'cause you give me headaches. And I look at you and all, but I hate it. If you walked out of my world, that would break it, 'cause you make my soul say